Alrighty, are we live? Yeah, I'm live. How we doing, everybody? Another week, another episode. This time early on a Tuesday for the Everybody and Their Mom podcast. The podcast that everybody and their mom is watching. You know what we're doing today, guys? Another week, episode 30. Let's go the other way. Three. Oh, there we go. 30. 30. Love it. Love seeing you guys here. How are we doing today? It's Tuesday morning, noon. So noon now, afternoon almost. 74 degrees. I wanted to do it today. I wanted to come early this week. I wanted it to be I don't know, I felt like Wednesdays were a little bit too far into the week, and some topics were just, they kind of fall out of the wayside, and shit I'd be go Monday sometimes, but I don't know, I just felt like with episode 30 I wanted to change things up a little bit. We'll be doing some different streams. Hey, how we doing, Ronnie? How we doing? Good seeing you. Um, we're gonna have a fantasy stream coming up for 4th of July. I don't know exactly that day, but it's gonna be a fantasy stream, fantasy football. That should fucking be me with dread with that. I want any fantasy purposes. But yeah, it should be the weekend or the week of 4th of July. Be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna prop my laptop in the corner. I'm gonna press the share screen button during like some parts of it, but most of the time we just be facing out, and I'm gonna just record the whole time. The whole time we're fucking hanging out. That'll be chill, and that'll be like the test for things to come, because we got 5 weeks of dead of no sports right now. Unless you're into like baseball, which I'm not. I am into UFC, and we'll get into that in one sec. But damn, dude. Oh my gosh. We got 5 weeks left of no NFL, no NBA, no college ball. We got fights on the weekends. We no hockey. I think we might have like some like World Cup qualifiers, maybe like some like whatever. But it's just, yeah, it's like soccer and fucking baseball if you're into that. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, I want to start because of that. I want to start spicing things up. Changing things around. Do different streams, different days. We have the WNBA. Oh my god, dude! I asked my dad. I'm like, hey dad, I heard the WNBA is a lot better now. Are you watching any games? And he's like, what? What? No. He was like, dude, I'd rather just go play myself. And honestly, yeah, just go shoot hoops myself instead of watching like, I mean, no offense to these girls. I'm sure some of them are like very good and talented, but it's just like, it's not the same. It's kind of boring, honestly. But yeah, I was today threw like a wrench into my plans. Hey Furman, fuck it, let's go. They have a lot of people playing. That dumb game called paddle ball or whatever? They like it's like tennis, but like for people that aren't athletic. Pickleball. Yeah. I call it paddle ball because you're just hitting the ball with paddles. I play that at PE in PE class. Like it's fun, but it's like it's for like unathletic people. People that are like your like girlfriend could play. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sure. I love pickleball. Yeah, I love pickleball too. Like I said, I played it in fucking in middle school and in high school during PE class. Hello, bots. How we doing, bots? Another week. I don't have anyone to play with. I think they have like leagues. Like you just gotta show up like on like a random, like probably like a Thursday night at like a park, and then just play with people. Be like, hey, can we get next? No, I'm just kidding. No, John. It was gonna be my new Yu-Gi-Oh and Melee. There's tourneys. Nah, I'm straight, bro. I'm straight. You're gonna run into Kelly and Kyle that are like really into it. You know that they have like matching socks, and they're gonna like do like a combo on you. They're gonna like do like a setup, like a lob, a lob pass. You watch. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a while, man. I really want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I really want to play Yu-Gi-Oh some more. Worlds is coming out soon, and the national tournament's coming soon. So the ban list will change. You know, a whole new format. I want the smoke from Kelly and Kyle. Nah, bro, because then like your girlfriend ends up feeling like insecure. You know what I mean? Because the pull up in like in like those like tennis outfits and shit with like the visors. And, bro, the balls aren't that hard. They're like fucking like, am I going to Worlds? No, I didn't get my invite, and it's in like I don't know Indiana this year, Indianapolis. I don't know. Grave Diggers or Vera. Dude, did you hear how they changed Yu-Gi-Oh the Time Wizard formats or whatever? So basically they made it so you had to use modern rules and they're modern card text. So certain cards they errated, so like they changed the text over the years because they were kind of broken. So like a famous example was like Sangan. The monster modernly, if you the monster you search off Sangan, you can't use that monster's effect that turn. So they pretty much did that for all the formats, and they pretty much killed Time Wizard. You need aggressive playstyle pushing through back row. Basically, yeah. Um, so yeah, they kind of killed the older formats in that way. Most people aren't gonna play that way. They're just gonna go, you know, the usual, just play how it was. But yeah, Gravediggers are cool. They're just a lot of sets. Floodgates ruin the game unless it's Situated. Right now, it's lingering like hand trap. So like, there's like 3 maxis and you know they kind of like linger, so you kind of just kind of sit through that. That's kind of what the format is right now. Maxis is you take the maxi challenge and get nibbed, or you just pass and then you might get OTK. But enough of that. We're going into today's first topic. All right, let's see. I think I learned how to do this. Would like to. Okay, hold up. I'm trying to do this. To record this grant access. I'm trying to screen share with you guys. Wait. I don't know if I can. Hold up. I want to share my screen with y'all. Select the tab to share. Sorry, I'm in amateur hour again, guys. Fuck. Because I really want to open. Gosh damn it. It's making me go through like my system settings and wants me to like be like, oh, okay, you can allow this to record your bullshit. And I'm like, okay. Oh, come on. Would it be Google? I think I got it. Hold up. I think I got it. Where's my Chrome? Sorry about amateur hour, guys. May not be able. Oh no. Am I allow? Here we go. Here we go. I think I can do it now. I think I can do it now. Yes, I can do it now. Yes, yes, yes. All right, perfect. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see what I'm seeing? Please tell me you can see what I'm seeing. Please tell me you can see what I'm seeing. I think I just learned how to do this, so please. Yes! I learned how to do it! Yes! I learned how to screen share. Fuck yes. All right. Thank you guys. All right, cool. We're gonna go through this together. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Bro, oh my god. You have no idea. You guys have no idea how long I've been waiting to try to figure this out, man. I googled it and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it for this fucking stream. Let's fucking go, man. The next fantasy stream is gonna be lit. Oh my god, let's go. Okay, starting off, UFC 317 this Saturday, Mejia's house. Be there, or be square. Cedric Dumas, right here. Evil CD Lamb, bro. Look at this motherfucker, man. Evil CD Lamb. You know what's sad, bro? I think he's gonna lose. Cause when it's like this, bro. Okay, come on, let me look him up. Jackson McVeigh. All right, hold up. I'll pull that up on my phone so that way we can see how he looks like. Bro, this guy, man. I'll do tier list next time. I'll do tier list next week. Fuck yeah, let's go. This is who he's fighting against? Oh my gosh, dude. He's fighting like a caveman. Jackson the Moose. This is who he's fighting against. The Moose. Bro, this guy looks like he's on crack. All right, so we got a crackhead. This is Evil City Lamb. Who y'all got here? Who do you think wins? I'm not gonna lie, I'm rooting for Evil City Lamb. Just cause I don't think he can afford another loss, man. He's like he's coming off a loss. 185 division is fucking looking at that competitive. I think he can afford another loss. And then Jackson, the Moose, motherfucker's got a crackhead. I give me the crackhead. I think the crackhead's gonna win his UFC debut. All right, here we go. I've never seen this. What the fuck, dude? This guy looks like those fucking heads from like the island. Like those like big ass like statue, those heads. Look at this motherfucker. 8-1. I guess another debut. Alvin Hines. Alvin Hines. Here we go. Alvin Hines. Alrighty. Okay. He's fighting against a thick white dude. Okay, so here's Alvin Hines for damn it, here we go. Alvin Hines. Oh, let me see. We got debut versus Easter Island Heads. Let's go thick white guy. Thick white guy. Let's go. Thick white guy. Alrighty, on to the next one. Nico Price versus Jacoby Smith. Ooh, Jacoby Smith 10-0. Nico Price coming off a loss, 2-inch, 4-inch reach advantage. Dude, low key, this has been the year of people losing their L's. I mean their O's. Give me Nico Price. Give me fucking Nico. Here we go. Next, we got Terrence McKinney. Oh man, his real name's Terrence. Low key, Borchev has been on a losing streak. 4-inch reach advantage. Yeah, it's coming off a win. He cut his hair. Give me Terrence, bro. His real name's Clarence. Let's fucking go. Give me Terrence. All right, Vivian versus Tracy. A lot of gooners are rooting for Tracy. Let me see. 5'4", 3-inch reach advantage. This is a good fight. This is a good fight between Vivian and Tracy. I like Vivian, dude. I like Vivian more in this one. I don't know. I just feel like Tracy just lost, right? His last fight, but she came coming off a tough L, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Tracy wins this one. I don't know. She's been doing that thing that a lot of fighters do, where she's like goes like all these podcasts, and it's just like I get it, man. You're just doing your content creator life at this point because you make more money than that than UFC. So I think Vivian's got it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tracy wins. All right, here we go next. Hi, this guy's Filipino. Oh, I can see it. Hyder Emil versus Jose Miguel Delgado. Let's see, 2-inch reach. Ooh, same thing, same logic as earlier because this guy has a O. This has been in the year of those O's getting going away. So give me Jose. Give me Jose. All right, next. Jack Hermason versus RoboCop. 2-inch reach advantage, 2-inch height. Dude, he had a bad loss to Gregory. Okay, this crazy cut down the middle of his fucking forehead. It was crazy. Whereas Jack's coming off a big win. Give me Gregory, bro. Give me Greg. Good fights. I'll probably pull up at like 5 Terrence. Yeah, and I really want to see Gregory. I'll probably pull up at 5. Hell yeah, solid card. The prelims are good. I'll probably pull up at 5 for that. That's a good one. All right, let's go. On to the main card now. Ooh, damn, this is good, man. Holy shit. All right, we got Peyton Talbot versus Felipe Lima. All right, so we got, damn, both guys are ones. Is this, okay, it's bantamweight. So it's going to be, he's coming down in weight, 135. Give me Peyton, bro. Peyton needs a win right here, man. Fucking Franco, one of Frank Ocean's boyfriends, but damn, dude, Felipe is fucking. It's that 4-inch height advantage is what is getting to me. It's the 4-inch height plus the reach advantage, and it looks like Felipe is coming down in weight. So yeah, give me Peyton, bro. I think he just needs that win a lot more. Damn, dude, this is a good. Joshua Van, Brendan Royval, dude, give me Joshua Van. This is the man, dude. I'm a fan of Joshua Van, the man. Let's fucking go. A fan of the man, Joshua Van. Let's fucking go. I like Brendan Royval. He's the type of fighter that'll fuck up your parlays. I remember, I think, who did he beat? Was it Moreno? No, it wasn't Moreno. I forgot who he beat, but it was like this huge upset. Yeah, coming off a win. Joshua Van too, coming off a big win. Let's go, Van. All right, let's go. Damn, dude, Dariush and Moicano? Ooh. Give me Moicano. I think Dariush, don't get me wrong, he's a good fighter, but I just think he's a little past his prime now. Moicano was like a fight or two away from being ready for the 155 title. Because I mean, they Arman kind of fucked the event up. They had to throw in Moicano against Islam, got tapped out first round, and yeah, man, just give him Moicano. I think this is the bone that the UFC is throwing him. They're like, hey, you did us a favor here. Here's Dariush. Move up in the weight class. It's a solid win. It should be a good fight. It should be a good fight. All right, here we go. On to the main events of the evening. Here we go. Pantoja versus Kai Kara France. Oh my gosh. 5'5", 5'4". This is going to be for the one. This is for 125, right? Or 135. 125, I believe. No, 135. Yes. This should be for with a 135-pound title. I'm an idiot. It's right here. 125. Duh. Idiot. Oh, man. I'm really rooting for Kai Kara, man. I'm really rooting for him to win. But Pantoja is fucking good, dude. He's the type of guy, another guy that'll ruin your fucking parlays. Pantoja, man. He's a great all-around fighter. Whereas I feel like Kai Kara is better on the stand-up. Whereas I feel like Pantoja can take this fight anywhere. Damn, dude, 25-11. It's crazy that Kai has been like at the top of the division for this long now. Because I think did he lose to Brandon Moreno? I think he lost to Moreno already. But yeah, I'm rooting for Kai Kara, but I think Pantoja wins. All right, the one we've all been waiting for. Ilia Topuria moving up in weight, undefeated against Charles the Bronx Oliveira for the 155-pound title. that Islam gave up to move up in weight to go up against Jack Della Maddalena soon for the 170-pound title. Oh boy. I cannot wait for this one, guys. This is going to be a good one. Like I said, this Ilya had the 140-pound title, gave it up, moving up in weight, moving from 145 to 155. But damn, dude, he just beat Volkanovski. He just beat Max Holloway. Is he going to beat Charles next, bro? Probably. Am I rooting for Charles? Yes. Do I want Charles to win? Yes. Do I think he can win? Yes. Also, yes. Here's how. All right. Height advantage, reach advantage, overall size advantage. We got that there. If we take this to the ground, bro, there's nobody on their back. Well, most finishes on the ground. Let's go. Charles. But, dude, if fuck, man. I could totally see though him Ilya finishing him either by like TKO strikes on the ground, like via ground and pound. I don't think he'll sub him. I don't think he'll sub Charles. I think if he subs Charles, it'll be via choke. After like Charles goes up, like, because Charles has been chinny. And that's the thing about him. Like when he gets hit, he kind of goes down, but he kind of welcomes the jiu-jitsu game because that's his strength. But Charles can fucking strike, man. And with this height and overall reach and size advantage, I'm definitely rooting for Charles. And with that fucking same logic as earlier, dude, a lot of fighters have been losing that undefeated record this year. It's been like at least like 12 to like 20 this year alone. So it's like, damn, bro, like I'm rooting for Charles. I hope Charles wins. Let's go. Next topic. Okay, let's see. All right, here we back. I'm back here. Back right here. Next, we will be going to our next topic right here. Love that. Love it. John Jones, bro. Such a sad thing to happen. So we had a May UFC event. It started out pretty good on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. The UFC Baku. It was in Azerbaijan, bro. But by the end of it, it was so boring, man. It was fucking. What was it? What was the main event? Jamal Hill versus fuck, he won too. Roundtree. And man, I was expecting like a war, but nah, dude. Roundtree just picked him apart. He kind of just leg kicked him to submission. Not no. Okay, he started off chopping at his legs, and by the second round, Jamal was pretty much unable to move, unable to generate any power behind his punches. And I guess Roundtree said he was fighting with like a strained or torn MCL, and the fight was just a boring decision. And half the crowd fucking left because all their guys, the Azerbaijani fighters, had all fought by then, and the co-main they were gone, dude. So the fucking stadium was empty. And then we just have Dana at the end of it just announce, oh hey, John Jones retired, he's done. Tom Aspinall, title winner, he's the champ now, and it's like it just goes to show the state of the UFC, man. Like we used to have fucking wars, man. We used to have fucking be like the fucking Coliseum days, man. And don't get me wrong, like the fighters nowadays, all around they're better athletes. All around probably have better games. In terms of there's not just specialists. You got to be good at every aspect of the fight game. But it's sad, man. It's sad what happened because John Jones was one of the, if not, I think youngest champion in UFC. And he went on a tear, man. Like, let's go through this together. Like, I remember him. Fuck, dude. I remember when he beat right here. When he beat Rampage Jackson. Not earlier than that, dude. Right here. When he beat fucking Mauricio. I remember that was, I think, the first fight I ever saw him. Was it against like Bonner? I think it was against Bonner actually, because I remember him seeing fighting him against Bonner, Hamill. Yeah, because I remember the 12-6 GQ. Yeah, because it was on the Ultimate Fighter finale. Yeah, I remember watching this one. Yeah, I remember watching Brandon Vera. Yeah, so I started watching UFC like around right here, like '09. Like actually like watching UFC. And then I remember seeing the Hua dude when he beat Mauricio, man. Why does the UFC remind me kind of like the NBA? Money took over it. They merged with WWE under the same company, TKO. And so not only now do they have obligations to ESPN to like run so many events, they have pretty much like weekly events and monthly pay-per-views. And so it got kind of watered down in a way. And on top of that, there's a lot more international fighters that are popular, which means there's like less star power here in the US. So it's kind of like in that aspect. But like there's no denial that overall the overall athletes are better nowadays. Like they're like more well-rounded. And that's partly why there's not as many finishes, because it's hard to finish somebody that is as high of a level as you are. Whereas in the past, it was like, this guy's only good at striking. So if I take him to the ground, I'm gonna sub him like pretty fast. Or like, this guy is only good on the ground. So if I just keep him standing, I'm just knock him out eventually. And that happened for a while. Uh, and then I want to say like by the time I was watching it, you had to have been good on the ground, because if you weren't good on the ground, every motherfucker was gonna take you down and just sub you. Like it just is what it was. But then like around 2010s, it was like a lot of fucking takedown defense. A lot of guys have just had better takedown D, and they're just more willing to strike. But now we're just in an era of just like, dude, like guys are so good on the ground. Like if a guy, like for example, Islam, if he just grabs a hold of your ankle, he will get you into a position to sub you. I've seen him do it. He did it to Dustin Poirier. It's crazy, man. Charles, dude, if you give that motherfucker, no Diddy, if you give him your back, bro, he will choke the fuck out of you. I've seen it too many times, bro. Too many times, and it's crazy. Like just this little bit of space that these guys need to get into to get themselves into position, and like there's the rest of the round. And it's kind of like, it's crazy. But yeah, you do like, dude, like look at this, like, oh my god, Mauricio Shogunhua, Quinn Rampage Jackson, my favorite fighter, dude. He subbed out my favorite fighter as a kid, Rampage. Lyoto Machida, the best fighter when I was a kid, bro. The Dragon, literally like the only guy that I'd ever seen use actual karate, like like Karate Kid, bro. Literally the only guy I'd ever seen using the UFC, and it worked. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how, but it worked until it didn't. Rashad Evans, dude, I thought Rashad Evans was so good. Vitor Belfort, Chael Sonnen, Gustafson, Glover, Cormier twice. But this is where the shit starts to happen, man. The steroids twice, the cocaine, the hitting women in fucking in traffic with the hit and runs with your car, the DUIs. It's like, damn, bro, like he is definitely one of the best to ever do it. John Jones, like there's no denial, bro. He's on the Mount Rushmore. In my opinion, Mount Rushmore for UFC is GSP, Silva, Jones, and fuck, who would be last? I think Mighty Mouse. Yeah, Mighty Mouse. That's my four. Those are my four. But in terms of like the best of all time, I can't say John Jones, bro. Look at the FTC's cracking up right there. That's funny. All right, on to our next topic. Here we go. It will be the War in Iran. Oh my gosh. Here we go. All right. So, just a quick little recap from. Okay. So, fuck it. Let's go back. Ever since I was a kid, even before then, I have heard that Iran was trying to build a nuke. And I swear to God, ever since like a kid, I was a kid, Iran's been like 2 months away, 2 weeks away from getting a nuke. Like, I don't know how, I don't know if it's true or not. Okay. But that's all I've ever heard, that Iran is like this close to getting a nuke. And as soon as they get one, they're going to nuke Israel. And I'm like, all right, okay, it is what it is. So let's fast forward now to like last week. All right. So from what I understood was that Israel got some intel that was like, hey, Iran is going to bomb us. They're going to do something to us. So we got to bomb them. We got to send some preemptive strikes to their capital city of Tehran, which was like last Thursday or some shit, like last Tuesday, some shit. Um, yeah, well, like last Tuesday because Ronnie recommended it. Shout out to Ronnie for this topic. If you guys have any topics that you guys want me to talk about, put them in the chat. I'll try to squeeze them in to future episodes. I want us to be more interactive with y'all, so that way you guys, you know, are enjoying what y'all are watching. You guys have a say in it. Plus, I like talking about some of this stuff. It's pretty cool. Anyways, so in response to those fucking missiles, fucking I think it was like on Friday, Iran sent some missiles back to Israel. Like I think it was like 60 of them, or a cool like 100. And like some of them got through because Israel has that Iron Dome, the like missile defense system to take most of them out of the sky. But I saw some get through. There's videos of it. Fuck. Let me see if they're out there. Let me see. Where are we? Well, okay. This was from today. The Trump thing. He cussed out the reporters. That shit was looking pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it was like the first thing my buddy Jesse sent me this morning. It was funny. Here, I'll put it right here on my phone because I don't want. Let's see how this works right here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, bro. Look, damn, dude. 5:40 in the morning. These motherfuckers texting me, dude. These group chats, bro. This group chats text. If these texts ever go out to the public, bro, I'll see y'all in cell block. Diddy. I'm just kidding. No Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. No. 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 Yeah, right here. Here we go.
Yeah, I do. They violated, but Israel violated it too. Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. When I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
All right, so that happened today. I woke up to that, dude. So that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. So, like I mentioned, there was a preemptive strike, and then strike them back. So it's just a bunch of kind of like I was gonna say proxy war, but not really, because they have their own, you know what I mean, their own sovereign nation, their own sovereign shit going on. So I get it, I get it. Um, and then the fucking B-2 bombers were the other day. That was the other day. So it started off with like, let's not get involved. But then the B-2 bombers came in, and that was like, here, I got the other vids right here. Got them right here. Right fucking here for y'all. They released a video of when they fucking, I think they sent 6 of them, and they each dropped like, I think like 20 bombs each, because they took out like 3 bunkers. So it was these planes. Uh, they go for like $2 billion each. Yeah, they basically did this. This is a good picture. I'm gonna find the video for you guys right now. It basically did this because they built these like underground like nuclear bases because it's got to be underground in case shit hits the fan. Fuck. I sent it to my. I think I sent it to my parents. It's right here. Got it right here, baby. Got it for y'all. So, like I was mentioning, it was like three bases, three bunkers, like nuclear facilities, and so the bomb basically has to go like underground. I think like 200 to 300 feet, and yeah, they don't exist anymore. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. All right. So that happened like over the weekend, and so then they called a ceasefire, like yesterday night. It was like, all right, Iran, Israel, no more. Hey, what's up, Rudy? How's it going? Shout out to Rudy. They were like, no more. But then, like, literally an hour after that, bro, Israel just shot a rock, like, just started shooting missiles. And it was like, oh, okay, like, what? Like, so that was the video that I was showing you guys right now, that this fucker is pissed. All right, here we go. BBC, fuck it, let's go British. Let's go. Let's see what the Brits think. Okay. Uh, Nothing. All right. All right. Let's see what AP thinks. All right. Let's see what AP thinks. All right. Oh, it's in 14 hours ago. It's in up to date. I need stuff from like now. All right. Here we go. Al Jazeera. All right. Let's go. Al Jazeera. All right. They're all just like opinions. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Monday. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Saturday. There we go. Saturday was the strike, the three strikes things. There we go. Not Friday. It was Saturday. Cool. Monday. Perfect. Yeah. In Qatar. In Qatar. I remember that. I forgot to mention that one. So it was kind of like weird because America has a base in Qatar, and then Iran sent missiles to that base, but they provided notice in advance. So like there wasn't really that much like. Well, there was damage because fuck, you're sending fucking missiles or something. Just some shit's gonna fucking get fucked up. You know what I mean? But I heard like some of it got like direct like hit out of the sky. So I don't know, man. This is I really don't know, dude. Like, do I think Iran is gonna get a nuke to the US? I mean, probably not. Are they gonna go into Israel? I mean, maybe. Could they like, theoretically drive like a car, like a truck, or like drive a ship? I mean, drive a ship. Yeah, like, I don't think they're gonna fly one in. I don't think that'll be a thing. I know they don't have ICBM, so they're not gonna like, go into America. But like, can there be like a terrorist attack? Yeah, I mean theoretically, yeah. But that's a There could be a terrorist attack all the time. They be a terrorist attack right now. Someone will fucking blow up my car for whatever reason, and it's like, oh. So I don't know, man. Do I feel like is there gonna be like a draft or anything? No. I feel like they got enough people that like want to be in the military. You know what I mean? To like, like why like I feel like it's easier taking people that want to do it, and there's a lot of people that would want to do it, instead of taking like forcing a bunch of people that don't want to do it, because then they're kind of gonna suck, compared to the people that want to be there. You get what I mean? Because it kind of reminds me of like Vietnam. It's like we got a bunch of dudes that don't want to be there. They're gonna suck compared to the dudes that are like, hoorah, let's fucking do this shit. They're gonna suck. So yeah, I don't know. Plus, I don't feel like much dudes are gonna die over fucking Iran. But I know one guy who would have died, and that was the Taliban, bro. The Taliban. Man, I feel so bad. I feel so fucking bad about the Taliban. But what can we do, bro? What can we do? This is gonna be a really good game, bro. Let me see. Halliburton played like 9 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes, 9 points, bro. He was splashing threes in the first quarter. And then he fucking did that weird like zero step, and then hyperextended his ACL after playing with that ankle. It reminded me of KD back in the day in like 2019 when he was playing with the Warriors and his Achilles just gave. Yeah, man, it's kind of the same thing. It's like there's a lot of wear and tear in your body, bad feet work. I think it's a lot of uh explosive like players nowadays are a lot more explosive, you know. They're asked to, you know, come off the ball, play off ball, a lot more ISO and shit. Like dudes are dunking like, you know, fast break like ever before, and you got to be quick on D, fast reflexes. You got to have hops. Yeah, man, this is not good. And then top of that, like playing with an injury. Like, hey, everybody like anybody who's anybody is gonna play a game 7 if they're hurt. It don't matter, bro. It's the fucking Super Bowl. It's the fucking, you know, the last game of the championship. Your ass is gonna fucking play, bro. Like there's no way you're not gonna play. There's just no way. So, you know, there's not, you know, you can't knock them for that. But the Thunder, bro, like they're so fucking good. Look at this team, bro. Look at this team. Caruso, Dort, SGA, Hartenstein, Holmgren, Jalen Williams, bro. This team's fucking good. Are they good enough to win it next year? Yeah. I mean, the West changed a bit, but not a lot in terms of free agency. We got the draft coming out. Isn't the draft like this week? That's weird, man, with the NBA. It's like the finals just end. It's like, all right, let's go, move on. But I mean, there's no denial, man. The fucking Thunder were number 1 seed, one of the best defensive teams. They had the MVP, and it's been a long time running, man. Like they were the Sonics. You know, somebody had to win their first title. Somebody was gonna lose. I just felt bad for this one because it felt like this was the Pacers' like last chance kind of thing. Because this with Halliburton's injury and the way their team is set up is like Siakam and a bunch of like B's and C's. Like, look at this. Miles Turner, 6 points. Neesmith. Like, how do you play 30 minutes and have 3 points? That's terrible, man. McConnell and Matherin were doing what they could. Nimhart, yeah, dude. If the Pacers were gonna win this game, Siakam had to drop like 30. Yeah, the Pacers were like win now, and the Thunder are built for long term success thanks to the Clippers, man. The Clippers and shit, even the Kings. The Kings giving up Halliburton, in a way, but more so the Clippers giving up what was like 4 first round picks. Shit, man. They gifted them the title. Well, not gifted them, but they built them their championship in a way. The Thunder still had to make the correct moves and develop their players and, you know, get coaching done. But hey, 7 years, 7 different champions. We got the league now has distributed the wealth instead of before the 2010s was just super teams. You know, you had the Celtics, the Big Four. You had the Big Three in Miami. You had the Warriors with KD. We'll talk about that in a minute. And yeah, but now it's just like it's hard to repeat now, especially with the way the cap space is. I mean, there's always going to be another team that's willing to pay uh, your role player that's a like, you know, an important like 3 and D guy. Shit, another team will come in and offer him like 13 more, like 13 mil more, and it's like, how are you going to say no to that? You know, you're gonna be a bigger piece of a team, get paid more money, probably leads to, you know, bigger and better things. Reminds me of like Jalen Brunson when he was on the Mavs. It's like damn, dude. Imagine if the Mavericks had Brunson with Luca, and it's like damn, bro. Like that would have been like, whew. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Congrats to the Thunder, though. Congrats to the Thunder. There's no taking that away. They're the best team all year. It's just sad the way it ended. Sad the way it ended. You know what else is pretty sad though? Is this right here. Oh boy. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. I feel like Durant and John Jones are very similar in the way that there's no denying their talents. There's no denying their greatness. Like they're fucking so good at at their sport. But they're kind of assholes. They don't really seem like good people. Well, KD, not really. Durant, people just think that shit because he's like talks shit to the media, and it's like, yeah, sometimes the media does need some shit to be talked about, and he does say a lot of like true shit, but in terms of legacy, that's what I mean, legacy, like what people are gonna remember you as. It's like, all right, John Jones, youngest champion ever, had a lot of wins, but ultimately, didn't fight Tom Aspinall. Did a bunch of got popped for steroids. Did a bunch of drugs and got into a bunch of trouble. And then we got Durant. It's like, okay, uh, one of the best scorers in the league, 7 feet tall, the Slim Reaper, but everybody's gonna remember for him, leaving the Thunder to go join the Warriors after they were down 3-1, and then the Warriors were lost 3-1 also, and then they joined, and then he joined them, and then formed what I think is the best team ever. Like when it was Durant, Curry, Draymond, Clay Thompson, and like whoever at the fifth spot, like I don't know, Andrew Bogut or whatever, I don't know, Iguodala, fuck, like dude, they were so fucking good, man. Like they were like the one team that I saw where you couldn't double anybody, bro. Because if you double somebody, you're about to get like three threes splash in your face. And it was sad too, because like a team could be up by like 9 points against them, and it wouldn't even matter against the Warriors. It was like, yeah, we're just gonna hit like two threes right now, and then it's like a one possession game. And then trying to win at Golden State during that era was like, fuck, dude, good luck, man. Good fucking luck. But yeah, now it's Durant went from the Sonics, the team that drafted the Sonics, to the Thunder, not his fault. To the Warriors, to the Nets, to the Suns, and now to the Rockets. So this will be sixth team, technically fifth, because the Sonics, But damn, dude, it's just another sad ending. It was like when this trade went down, it was like, oh, like, okay, like it happened, like it's like we're not surprised anymore. It's like, the Houston isn't a bad team. They got some good talent. I think they were the second seed this year, and yeah, if they had Durant, yeah, it'd probably be better. But he ain't the same player he was, pre Achilles injury. Even now, fuck. But it's just the changing of the guard. I feel we're in a new era of basketball. Durant's what now, 36. Yeah, I mean it's not gonna last much longer. With Curry too, is just I don't know. I guess they're at that era now. That point in their careers where just well, not Curry, more sort of Durant. Durant's in that point in his career, we're just trying to ring chase, maybe trying to get that last title run. But I don't know. On the Rockets, I feel like he'll be one of the core players, one of the premier pieces, one of the primary reasons why they win or lose a game. So it is what it is essentially. But all right, guys, I'm probably gonna have to cut that one there. I got some old laundry to go run into, but hey, I'm glad I was able to figure out this share screen thing. Um, I think for next week, let's see. Next week will be July 1st or July 2nd. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll run another episode next week. But then after that, for the fantasy stream, I might have to. I'll probably do 2 streams next week for that one. Sounds good. Sounds good. Can LeBron please retire? He's gonna go on his farewell tour first. His farewell tour, like Aaron Rodgers. Well, all right, guys. I really appreciate it for everybody. Let me just do some quick shout outs to everybody. Running down for everybody that's gotten me here to this point, episode 30. Let's go. In no particular order, Adrian, Kabata, Seha, Farron, where are we right here? Johnny, right here, Mejia, Jesse, Nick, Ronnie, Rudy, Siles, Fredward, let's go. Shout out to everybody, bro. Seabass, Sebastian, bro, let's fucking go. Aiden, bro, fucking shout out to Bag. Let's go. Pick up some Pokemon cards from Bag at the collectibles out in Carlsbad. Shout out to Nick Rivera. Let's go. Randy, where we at? Did I already mention? I think I mentioned everybody. If I didn't mention your name, just know I love you too. I really appreciate it. Episode 30. Let's go. 30 more episodes to go. Well, let's fucking go for more 30. Then another 30. Let's go. And then some more. But yeah, definitely catch you guys next week. Really appreciate it, like I mentioned. I'll catch you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. On the next episode on the Everybody Their Mom podcast, I'll do the tier list next week for sure. Tier list next week coming through. But thank you guys, all right? Catch you guys later. Bye.